On February 23rd to 25th, the three presidents and policy manager Doug Fowler attended the Canadian Federation of Agriculture AGM in Ottawa. We heard Ag Minister Jerry Ritz talk about the recent changes to the Canada Grains Act, as well as the new act, Bill C-52, the Fair Rail Act. We listened to Hugh Williams, a grassroots advocacy expert, talk about how grassroots groups can best represent their membership to government. According to the points that Hugh put forward, APAS is doing most of them. While in Ottawa, we were able to meet with a number of MPs privately. Jerry Ritz, Minister of Agriculture, Malcolm Allen, NDP Ag Critic, Frank Vellero, Liberal Ag Critic, Ralph Goodale, former Liberal Ag Minister, and Andrew Scheer, Speaker of the House. The Indian Head Tree Nursery happens to be in his constituency as well. Topics for these meetings were the Indian Head Tree Nursery, Bill C-52, the Fair Rail Act, pastures, and growing forward too. Also, a number of MPs came to the President's reception on Wednesday night. On April 3rd and 4th, I went to Ottawa to the CFA board meeting. We spent the first morning going over board governance and communications. In the afternoon, we discussed with the PMRA the reports of bee kills in a number of provinces this past year and the causes. Rosser Lloyd from the AAFC presented changes to the GF2, BRMs, and especially to agri-stability, using examples and giving more details than we've had throughout the consultations. Employment Insurance Commissioner Judith Andrews came to explain changes that were made to the EI program over the past number of years. Up to the beginning of 2008, there was a surplus of $56 billion. This surplus over the years has just been put into general revenue and used for general expenses. Then came the financial meltdown of 2008 and 9, and a larger number than normal draws on the system. In 2009, the surplus was declared equal to zero, as it was an unfunded amount. And over the past 3 years, there has been a larger draw than there were premiums, to the tune of an $8 billion deficit. And the EI premiums will continue to rise until the deficit is reduced to zero. A report was given by Frederick Seppi from AAFC Trade Department on the bilateral and multilateral talks that the federal government is involved in. He also passed on his thanks to the CFA for our policy advice in helping create the federal trade policy.